CR 2289, State of Texas versus Michelle Garces. Now parties announced for the record for the state.
Florida Metro for the state.
For the defense.
Luis Martinez on this. Yeah, that's
Michelle Garces.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold up. This isn't just a random check and Michelle Garces is back in court for violating probation again. And it's not just any probation, it's for possession of a serious controlled substance. So why is she back? Let's dig in.
Are you the same Michelle Garces who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 2289 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on January 27, 2021 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Board on the first amended motion violated on the first amended the violation condition number 1 on or about the 9th day of February 2022 in Berrien, Texas. The defendant, Michelle Andrea Garces, committed the offense of possession of controlled substance PG1, 1 to 4 grams in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. And we're waiving the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
no objection, Judge.
By pleading true here, Michelle just gave up a massive legal defense. She's admitting she violated probation, which opens the door to a possible 20-year sentence. That's not a small oops, that's a life-changing move.
Did you understand by pleading true up to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison? Did you understand?
Sure.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. It's to alter and amend the conditions of probation to include a MIC-MIOP evaluation, weekly UAs for 60 days. We request to hold safe P in abeyance, continued attendance with the university outpatient treatment and documentation thereof. And then as part of this agreement, we'll TIC the less than a gram case.
All right. Are you employed? What are you doing with your life?
Well, right now I'm getting back on my disability. I was on disability for the past 10 years. So I'm seeing counseling every week in the mental health. And I stay with my mom right now.
Who all lives in that home?
My mom, my dad, and my daughter.
Now things get heavy. The judge is raising serious concerns about mental health and child safety. Remember, when drugs and mental illness are involved, the system looks hard at whether someone's home is a safe place for a child.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 10.
Was Child Protective Services involved?
No.
Was Child Protective Services ever involved?
Well, with my mom, yes. Not with me. I just moved back home. I haven't been at home this whole time.
All right, so I'm just trying to understand, just as a side note, that we have an issue here with mental health issues. And I'm not saying that people with mental health issues can't raise children, but we have a combination of mental health issues with drug issues. And now I'm being told that there's a 10-year-old in the home and that her mother has the 10-year-old,
Yes.
but her mother's had issues with CPS.
Well, Judge, so her mother's here.
Yes.
Her mother's employed. There's been no issues that I'm aware of with her mother and CPS. Her mother's raised the child. Essentially, Ms. Garces' mental health issues and her substance abuse issues. And so that's been the kind of the understanding, the way that the family is operating.
Well, are you saying that, because what I'm assuming, and I always tell people never assume, I'm assuming that she says CPS was involved with her mother. I'm assuming that her mother had her own separate issues with CPS and her own children. Is that correct or no?
No.
Oh, so CPS was involved as it relates to her child?
My mom would know. I really don't.
All right, let's have mom come up. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. If you could state your name for the record.
Maria Linda Garces.
All right. So, Ms. Garces, has Child Protective Services ever been involved with you? That they've said that you've done something improper? So has Child Protective Services been involved with your daughter as it relates to her child?
Yes.
All right. And were her rights terminated?
I have full custody. I'm legal guardian. I haven't gotten the papers and everything. This is going to be permanent.
All right. And so, are there any issues with your daughter living with you?
No.
All right. So if I allow this arrangement to continue, what it means is she can't have unsupervised contact. You understand?
Right.
And has that been happening at all?
Absolutely.
No. Has that been happening?
What do you mean?
Does she didn't have unsupervised contact with?
Oh, no. No, it's always, my granddaughter's always with me. Michelle's not alone with her at all.
Okay.
No.
All right. Mom, do you need any help with anything else?
No, absolutely. I don't need no help.
Oh, no. Any help as it relates to her? Is there anything else you think your daughter needs from the court?
No.
All right. Because if there is something that she needs that I don't know about, now's the time to tell me. Because I will tell you, I always tell defense attorneys in state, I take no pleasure in sending people to prison. If you're on probation, I'm hoping and expecting that you will successfully complete it. So I always like to know if there's anything else that I can do in the terms of conditions that can help someone be successful.
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to do a referral to felony drug court. Here's the thing. Felony drug court is filling up quickly. So you need to be honest with them. All right. They do have a dual diagnosis program that will help with any mental health issues plus the drug issue. All right. So the first thing I want is a referral to felony drug court. It's important that you not miss that appointment. If you do, I'm going to get notice that it's been missed and a motion to offense.
Luis Martinez.
And are you Ms. Garces?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? You need to speak up.
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Michelle Andrea Garces who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 2289 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on January 27, 2020 for a period of 2 years and extended for a total of 1 year? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 5 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Michelle Andrea Garces, defendant there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of April 2023, May 2023, June 2023, and July 2023, a violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes.
All right. Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there is not, Your Honor.
All right. State, what are you requesting?
Did you catch that she's being reminded again up to 20 years and a $10,000 fine? Judges don't say this twice for fun. They're setting the stage for a final warning or a serious sentence.
State is requesting one of two options. One would be safety with an extension, Your Honor, or revocation.
All right. And defense, what are you requesting?
But we're requesting that she be extended, but that she be placed on a mental health caseload and evaluated in that respect, because we believe that's where her needs are.
All right. So why wasn't she reporting?
Judge, so she was going through a mental health crisis while she was participating through the felony drug court. She was taken to Laurel Ridge. That caused an issue, caused her to be exited from the program she was with felony drug court. After that, she did not contact me, did not report after that. She knew that she had a warrant out for an MTR. But she's been participating with the Center for Healthcare Services, getting her meds, getting her counseling through them. She represents to me that she's clean today, so I suggest, or I would propose that we have her drug tested. Because I believe at this point that her needs are primarily simply substance abuse. She's been diagnosed as bipolar, she's got PTSD, she's been sexually abused in her past. She had a difficult upbringing given that she is a lesbian and was not accepted in her household until very recently. And so all of those factors together have put Ms. Garces in a position where she certainly does have some very substantial mental health needs. Judge, I've got some documents from the Center for Healthcare Services the state's reviewed and has an objection to that indicate that she's been diagnosed consistent with those diagnoses. Indicates that she is going to the Center for Healthcare Services. Indicates that she's been prescribed medication and is staying on those meds.
All right. So it still doesn't explain to me why she disappeared for all of those months?
Well, she got exited and she didn't make good decisions. Had she contacted me, Judge, obviously, we would have come back to the court and communicated with her. Unfortunately, Michelle, like with most people in this court, didn't deal with the problem until she got arrested.
All right, and see, the problem the court has is this is not her first motion to revoke. So here's your problem. You were in felony drug court, and I know that felony drug court would address mental health issues, but if you're not showing up, then they can't address mental health issues. Your options are, you can go to SafeP, or if you want to be revoked and just do your time, I can revoke you, and I can sentence you, I'll sentence you to 3 years in the prison. So which do you prefer? So those are your options, SafeP, or either revoke for 3 years.
Could we step aside, Judge?
Yeah. Yes, you can step aside in the box.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. And what I'll do is, counsel, I can bring you all back at 1:30.
Okay.
All right. Yeah,
So she's gonna be able to book?
yes, she's gonna, go into custody. Well, cause
No, I understand. Yeah, I understand what the court's saying.
we're back on the record on 2020 CR 2289, State of Texas versus Michelle Garces. I gave you two choices. Which do you choose?
And Judge, if I could just prevail upon the court again to consider alternate resolutions. Once again, if I'd ask the court to give her a UA today, and if she's clean, I think that demonstrates that maybe sending her to safety would be not what she needs. It might be a waste of resources at that time. Because obviously she's got a very demonstrated mental health issue. And I think that that needs to be addressed. And if we're not getting that addressed, then I don't think that she's going to be successful down the road regardless.
Okay.
And so, like I said, I'd ask the court to just consider that, because I don't think it's, just a rampant substance abuse problem. I think that she has underlying mental health issues.
All right. And so what I said before is felony drug court would address all of that. So you have two choices. You can go to prison. I'll revoke you because you have been missing for a while, or you can go to SafeP. Those are your two choices. Which do you choose?
How long was the prison? What was the prison?
Or a 3-year prison. Or some probably everybody.
Ma'am, I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. I never been in trouble before.
Okay, let me just tell you something. You know who the wrong crowd is? If the people you were hanging out were here before me with a motion to revoke, they would say that they were hanging out with the wrong crowd. And then I would ask them who that is, and it would be you. When people say they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, you are a part of the wrong crowd. So you were placed in felony drug court, and I want you to internalize what I'm saying. Felony drug court has a dual diagnosis program where they will help you with mental health. They'll help you with drug issues. They will get you.
This part hits hard. The judge flips the wrong crowd. Excuse if everyone in the wrong crowd blames each other. Who's actually responsible? Spoiler alert, the answer is everyone, especially you, if you're in that crowd.
Clean and sober. And once you're clean and sober, they'll diagnose the mental health issues you may have. But if you run away from the program, there's nothing they can do. And according to your motion to revoke, you have been missing April, May, June, July. You're missing.
And Judge, would the court allow her to explain what happened that got her off track in felony drug court?
Oh, sure, she can explain what happened, but you have your two choices. It's either it's getting revoked or you're going to SafeP. Those are your two choices.
Well, I had got COVID as well too, so that's why too I was out for so long as well. And when I was in Laurel Ridge for about a month, and they sent me to Wimberley, Texas as well. So this is why all those months I was missing. It was not because I was running or anything like that. I was just trying to get my mental state focus, trying to figure out.
And what I'm telling you is felony drug court was trying to help you with your mental health treatment and your drug treatment, and you're not there. So you have two choices. You can be revoked or you can go to SafeP. Those are your two choices. You made a choice, and your choice was to leave, and you've been missing for these many months. Unless you were in ICU in a coma,
Well,
You're either-
I had COVID. I couldn't be in front of anybody or go to the courts or anything.
you left felony drug court. You left.
I didn't leave, ma'am. I went to Laurel Ridge. I didn't leave. I went that next day to Laurel Ridge. I didn't run away from it or anything like that. I didn't.
Okay, you have two choices. And those are your two choices.
And Judge, another concern I've got is that she is in a Social Security appeal that she's almost done with. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to get that process ended with her being over at SafeP. And that is good. You know, that's going to be necessary for her getting funding for treatment in the future. That's going to be necessary for her to fund her her SSDI. And so, for those reasons, we also ask the court to consider not sending her to an inpatient, allowing her to be on a leg monitor, outpatient services, mental health services, to continue going through Center for Healthcare Services, which is what she's doing right now. It seems to be working for her situation.
All right, you have two choices, prison or inpatient treatment. Which do you choose?
I can't have outpatient or something.
You have two choices, prison or inpatient treatment.
Inpatient treatment. We get out of this.
I don't think.
I don't know.